Hello everyone. Welcome to Sketchbook 10. This is where we'll be focusing on modeling, and I'd like to explain a little bit to you about what that is. We don't use that term. It's an art term. I'd like you to start to use it. We really use it instead of shading, probably. So we'll try to avoid the use of the term shading. Modeling is the manipulation of value to create the illusion of three dimensions. And what we're doing is we're taking qualities of light and dark, superimposing them on our drawing or adding them to our drawing to enhance the illusion of three dimensions. And I know you've all been waiting to do this. We just had to wait until we were firmly grounded in all of the other more important ways of producing the illusion of three dimensions. But now I think we're ready for it, and we'll use it for the rest of the semester. And so we're going to use a particular technique for modeling, and that's hatching. So I'd like you to focus on this. There's a reason for it. It's actually more descriptive than it's more descriptive than many other kinds, some of the kinds that you might be used to using. So we're going to focus on one kind that ends up being very classic and very traditional, and that's hatching. Hatching is the placement of parallel marks to darken an area. And so we build up those marks. You're going to be used to doing this because you've already been doing drawing through and motor strokes, right? So this shouldn't be too challenging. It, of course, is going to take a little bit of practice, and I will show you some examples on the assignment page, some images of good and bad examples of modeling using hatching, and so that will be a resource for you. But we'll use hatching to describe the lights and darks that we see, and I think you'll enjoy this. It's a really great way of working. So we're going to use two things for subject matter. Traditionally, like Renaissance artists would use drapery. So you can use a towel, drape it over a chair, or pin it to a wall. That's what I like to do. And have a light source on it that's pretty constant. And so make sure though, well, it's going to be a little easier if it's not a patterned fabric, and it's kind of not a dark color, white to something like this. You can see that there are all kinds of opportunities to develop value. Be sure that you don't fall into the trap of curvilinear bias. You're going to draw something like this, and maybe draw the curve, exaggerate the curves, right? So try not to do that. You'll have a stronger drawing in the end. The other option, and I hesitate to offer this, is the option of taking a piece. I hesitate to offer it because it's kind of high schoolish, but it's such a good subject matter that I think it's worth doing. So you take a piece of paper and just lightly crumple it, and then set it on a surface. It's got some great planular features, and if you have a desk lamp, setting up a desk lamp so that there's a constant and unchanging light source is a good idea. You can go back to it again and again. And I don't expect you to model the whole thing. Modeling is, takes a while, so you may not be able to do the whole thing. I don't expect you to do that, but some of it, enough of it where you get a good illusion of three dimensions. So those are the things that we'll be working on this week. I hope you enjoy it. I think you can come out with some really dynamite drawings, but even if you don't, you're getting better at producing an illusion of three dimensions, and that's what modeling is for. Enjoy. We'll see you.